This is now a Tom Scott video, only low effort and no preparation. We're down here in the basement of somebody called BrickTsar. He goes by Jabbo, and we're going to learn a little known fact about his collecting. He doesn't know what he's doing. For instance, he bought this Fabuland set on Mercari, and it was missing a couple of pieces, which is normal when you buy used Lego. So he goes to this other site called Bricklink, and he buys this package from Slovenia, and they ship it to his house, which actually wasn't his house, it was his P.O. box, and he had to drive up there and pick it up. And then now he's going to open the package. Wait, am I Tom Scott or am I BrickTsar? Like I said, this is less preparation and low effort. So this came all the way from Slovenia, and there's our parts. We went to that store for one part, but we'll show you the other things we got. We got a space guy from Collectible Minifigure Series 1. Was not sure if he still had that. A 4x10 red plate, rarely seen on the internet, especially on BrickTsar videos. Blue rails, very rare. And 2x8 plates. There are 16 studs on these plates. But what do we go there for? It is the extremely rare, only in 2 sets, both of which are the same set, umbrella stand. Not the typical red. So the umbrellas in the Fabuland world, there were a couple of different variations. This is the one that connects to an umbrella like this stand. I can see if I can do this without breaking it. There's that type of umbrella, and there's also the one that uses a bar that is a little longer than the bar that they make today. But now we got it. So set 137, the Fabuland Hospital, had that umbrella. That bar for the umbrella cost $25.50 plus shipping from Slovenia. What was he thinking? He's not good at investment advice. Speaking of investment advice, I guess I've been thinking about this. So why does BrickTsar not do more tips for buying Lego? I mean, I've given tips, I've shown things that I do. Well, you know, what I do is not for everybody. I've done part out videos over the years. I've done hauls, which is the main way you learn about things that I buy. But I'm a collector, I'm not an investor. But earlier today, actually, I went down this rabbit hole of looking at segments. I won't say I watched entire videos. I watched segments of videos. Actually, I did watch one video, the entire video. But somehow, you know how YouTube will start recommending you stuff if you will just watch a portion of a video? So I ended up watching videos by people that I think, I don't know because I haven't followed their content, I think their primary thing that they do is Lego investment tips. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. I will say that I think there's probably a lot of bad advice just from the little bits that I saw. And again, it's like anything. Some things work, some things don't. So it's not necessarily, I guess it's wrong for me to say it's bad advice. It's just like not good advice. So why do I not do more like investing things? Why am I not on the Facebook groups that talk about investing? Why do I not look at websites that talk about where to find deals? Why am I not on the Reddits for Lego deals? Because I grew up in a world before the internet and already knew how to find deals. I already knew the times that things went on sale, so I never got in a habit of looking. I think a lot of times people, when they're new to the hobby, which I think some people come into the hobby because they see the investment potential and they hear about it, they see the articles written about it, how Lego is more valuable than gold or something. It's more collectible than gold, I would tell you that. And it's less risky than gold. But as far as being more valuable per ounce, I don't even know what gold is worth right now. But I know I don't want to buy it. I'd rather buy this. I'd rather spend $25 for this umbrella. Is that a good investment tip? Obviously not, because I'm not going to, an investor buys something turn around, they're thinking about how much can I sell it for. There's no way I could probably sell that for what I paid for it, or any of this stuff. A lot of the stuff that I show, I'm not worried about will it go up in value over time. I'm also not worried about if it's going to go down in value. And I think that's the trap for people that invest in Lego. The one example I saw, somebody paid $2,000 for a discontinued Lego set as an investment, and then they ended up later selling it for $600. I'm like, oh. And one of their tips, and this is why I say it's bad advice, one of their tips is actually the axiom. Wait, what's an axiom? Isn't that something in math? There's things that are like laws, and there's things that are just like true. I don't know where, I shouldn't use words that I don't know the definition for, but the principle, I'll just say it's the principle that I should live by, that I don't always live by, is like, just buy the things that you like. Don't buy things that you're not interested in. So, buy what you love what you collect. If you do that, you can't go wrong. But if you pay $2,000 for a set because you love it, that's okay. If it goes down in value, you're not worried about it. When we bought this house that we lived in, we didn't have any intention of moving. And right after we moved in, and the market crashed, and this house had lost like $80,000 of its value. And I was like, well, I'm not thinking of moving. I'm not thinking of selling it. And I wasn't fortunately, we weren't in that predicament where we had to move because of work or something like that. So, why panic and sell? Because it went down. And that's what people do with the stock market. They panic and they sell. And I think that's what's happening with some Lego investors. They buy something, they say, oh no, Lego made a set that looks just like this one. Now mine's worth nothing. I better get rid of it while I can. I'm like, well, you shouldn't have bought it if you didn't want it. So, and yes, you can buy stuff thinking, okay, it'll go up in value. But, there's no guarantees with anything. So I don't know who, I think I'm speaking to the wrong audience, because I have a feeling that very few in my audience actually go to these Lego investment channels. And again, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with those channels. I'm just like, some of them seem like really young, and they have a lot of sets in their basement that they're not building. And again, I got a lot of sets that I'm not building. It's just because of time. But buy things because they're either a good deal or you want them. Mainly, though, it should be because you want them. Because if it goes down in value, if this hospital, if Dr. what's his, Doc Holliday, I forget what this doctor's name is in this set. If this set becomes worth $10 tomorrow, oh well. I still got my umbrella, and that's all I care about. So I still, even though I have a Bricklink store, I do mention the Bricklink store. I do talk about things going up in value. I've been collecting Lego since I was a kid, so since the 70s, since the mid-70s. I've not worried ever about Lego going down in value. In fact, for the most of that time, it was like, how am I going to get these old sets I missed and things like that. And I've talked about that in the past. But really, if you're in the hobby just for the investment side of it, and you don't have the knowledge, I think that's the other things. You got to have the knowledge. You got to have the knowledge of the product, and it's not the speculation. Like people like, well, this roller coaster, this is a good investment because in 10 years it'll be worth $800. I'm like, no, you buy it because it's a cool Lego roller coaster. I'm gonna get TheyMightBeBricks to build this. I don't have time to build it right now. Oh, and another one of the piece of investment advice I saw was that the Galaxy Explorer was a bad investment. That's somebody's opinion. My opinion is one of the only good sets on the shelves right now that's like a good value. But, I may be wrong. But then again, I paid $55 for a set that was like $10 20 years ago. But that was the lowest price on the internet. And I did buy it as an investment. But I'm not worried about it going down in price. Oh, I'm such a hypocrite. Anyway, in conclusion, if you're in BrickTsar's basement, you're down here because you like Lego, you like collecting it, whether you like building mocks, you like building sets. I'm more of a set builder, a set collector, although I did build the world's largest tipper truck that's made out of Lego until somebody else beats it, which they probably already did, and I just don't know about it. But do things that you like. Don't worry about if it's going to go up in price. But I guarantee you, if you don't panic and you don't throw your Lego away, like my daughter did, it will go up in value. I don't think I've ever sold anything for less than I paid for it. I've been doing this a long time. That's a Tom Scott video, one take. This is now a Tom Scott video, only very much less well prepared. Hey, this is officially now a Tom Scott video. I'm down here in BrickTsar's basement. We're going to be looking at a really unknown fact about BrickTsar's collection, and that is that he doesn't know what he's. This is now a Tom Scott video, only much well. This is now a Tom Scott video, only